Hello, in this video I'm going to do this practice, the statistical questions. This practice is about determining whether a question is a statistical question or not. So the first question is determine whether the following is a statistical question. How old are you? So how old are you is not a statistical question because it gathers information on one subject. So this is not a statistical question. Okay, we see here the explanation. Answering this question does not require collecting more than one piece of data. A statistical question requires collecting data with variability. Okay, and here we don't have variability when we are collecting the age of one person. Next, determine whether the following is a statistical question. At colleges in Jacksonville, do tennis coaches generally get paid more than football coaches? Yes, this is a statistical question because to answer this one, we need to gather information about many coaches and finding their mean salary and comparing the mean salary of tennis coaches to the mean salary of football coaches. So this is definitely a statistical question. Okay, the explanation. This question can be answered by collecting the incomes of the Jacksonville coaches' salaries. It is statistical because it requires collecting data with variability. Okay. Determine whether the following is a statistical question. Does Miranda have a college degree? Okay, this is not a statistical question because, again, it gathers information on one subject, one data point, so it doesn't give us variability, so it's not statistical. Okay, answering this question does not require collecting more than one piece of data. A statistical question requires collecting data with variability. Determine whether the following is a statistical question. How much time do seniors at Eastview High School spend clipping their toenails? Okay, so this one does require us to collect data of many students. How much time do seniors at Eastview High School? So if we collect data about many students, we will have variability because one student spends this much time and the other spends more time or less time, so we will have variability on many data points. So it is a statistical question. Okay, this question can be answered by collecting the time different seniors spent clipping their nails. It is statistical because it requires collecting data with variability. Okay, next. Determine whether the following is a statistical question. How many hairs are there in Gretchen the gorilla's right armpit? Okay, so this is not statistical because we have an answer. She obviously has many hairs in her armpit, but it's still information about one subject and we don't have variability, so it's not statistical. Answering this question does not require collecting more than one piece of data. Okay. Determine whether the following is a statistical question. What is the typical area of an elephant's left ear? Okay, typical area of an elephant left ear, it is statistical because if you want to know the typical area, we need to gather information about many elephants' left ears. So and then we will have variability because we will have many data points and there will not be the same, I guess. So it is statistical. Okay, this question can be answered by finding the left ear area for different elephant. It is statistical because it requires collecting data with variability. Okay. Determine whether the following is a statistical question. How much was banker Bob's last paycheck for? So this is not statistical because it gathers information on one person and the answer will not give us variability of many data points. Okay. Answering this question does not require collecting more than one piece of data. A statistical question requires collecting data with variability. Good. So in the next video, we'll move on to histograms and I will do this practice, create histograms. So I'll see you in the next video.